So the shellfish capacities for our system are calculated in a couple of ways. We normally work on a stocking density of about between 25 and 40 kilograms per square metre for lobster, and then we recommend a maximum of 100 kilos per square metre for crab. Now, one of the challenges with these higher quantities of shellfish is that the shellfish is stacked on top of each other, and it can cause damage to it and crush it, stops the water flowing around the stock very well. So one of the benefits of holding shellfish in the lobster pod system is that you can't easily overstock it. So each of these trays will hold 10 kilos. So these 10 kilos of lobster or crab in these systems means that they're not stacked on top too high, and it's better on the lobster. There's more space, there's a better ratio of water to shellfish in these trays. So this is one of the benefits on the lobster pod system. The other thing is as well as there being a set stocking weight per square metre, the other thing is the surface area of the tanks. So in a normal tank system, or an pallet bin or an IBC or something like that, you have 1 square metre or close to 1 square metre. So realistically, we would recommend about 40 kilos in that sort of capacity. Whereas in the same footprint in the likes of a lobster pod, because we can stack the trays on top of each other, we can actually have 3 times that capacity. So we can have more stock in the same footprint, which means there's much more efficiency in a lobster pod system. The other benefit is, as well as the stock to water ratio, is the fact that it increases the surface area. Now the surface area of the system is very, very important for oxygen to dissolve into the system and also carbon dioxide to dissolve out. So gas exchange over the surface area is very, very important. So each of these trays, because these trays are stacked like this, we actually have 4 times the surface area in this area for that quantity of shellfish as you would do in a normal tank. So that's why it's quite important to consider using trays in the lobster pod system to get the maximum amount of stock for your footprint, for your space involved. So it's another thing to bear in mind is not only the crushing effect, the carrying capacity of the tank, but also the surface area available for gas exchange.